Hello, hello. There's a kitty. Yes, there's a kitty in the window. How much is that kitty in the window? Oh, little cupcake. Hello, everybody. I hope you are well. Let me move this so I can get your questions. Thank you so much to our moderators. I just want to say that off, just right off top, because I've not been showing you guys enough love for how great you've been. We have the best moderators on the internet, and they keep us safe, and they literally make this possible. Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, everybody. Oh, no, that's too far. And then I can't. If you are new here, just to let you know, we usually spend the first 10 minutes or so. I gather your questions, and I get your questions, and then we talk for about 10 to 13 minutes usually, and then I spend the rest of the hour reading. And then afterward, when I'm done, I will put a list of the time stamped with the questions. I'll put that as the first comment. It'll be pinned to the top, and it'll also be in the description box. So there is that. So you can, if you happen to see this later at any point on any of these live streams, you can just go down and you can just click on the numbers to go directly to whatever question you want to look at if you don't want to just hang out, or you don't have the time to hang out, or what have you. If you have questions for me, please do put them in the chat in all caps. People here are so nice, and they're so nice to each other, and they talk back and forth. And if you put things in all caps, then I'll know it's for me. I'll know that it's a question up front, or you're speaking directly to me. I can't answer all questions. I kind of have to go with my gut, so it's nothing personal. Absolutely nothing personal. And also, tomorrow I will be making my quarterly donation. 10% of all income from every source, gross income, so it's before expenses. 10% of all income that comes into Black and Orange from any source, 10% goes to feedingamerica.org, which provides food to food banks all over the country. Okay, so I'll be telling you about that tomorrow. Okay, so we are here. Yeah, I saw the original Cash Peter's video, and then I saw what he was talking about this morning where he took it down. And I understand that it upset some people, but I'm glad he told us about what had happened. You know, what he saw, that's great. Just sharing information. No matter what, none of the readers, no psychics, no anything, none of us are 100% correct. Please tell us about the video. Harry's mom, basically, what it was saying, he had a huge download. He was lying in bed, and it just went through the whole thing. And basically, the upshot was, thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Basically, what he saw was Trump and Erik Prince eating, and Trump was worried about losing the election, and his the polling numbers were bad, and he was afraid of losing because he knows when he gets out of office he's going to be indicted. So Erik Prince said, who's a mercenary, basically said, leave it to me. And thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. Said, leave it to me, I've got it. And it won't start here, it won't ever. So basically the idea was that the vision was that Erik, we don't know if he's not saying this is true, and he made that very clear, but what the vision was that Erik Prince had people go to China and spread some illness there. And then they had other people go to other places like Italy and New York City and that sort of thing. And because this way, the point was to make Trump look good and to get people to rally around the flag and that sort of thing. So yeah, we should probably, yeah, sure, Loris, we'll look at Erik. Okay, we'll look at Erik Prince. And personally, I think this is natural, but let's have a look. That's what I've always gotten. But like I said, no reader's 100%. We're all reading on the collective, and you know, I mean, I'm not better at this than any of you. I might have a little more experience, but we are all from the same source. We are all a part of the divine, and we are all connected. And in that sense, we are all equal because we are the same. So I do my best to reach out to that our collective energy and to kind of figure out what's going on. But my interpretation or the energy I'm picking up on, it isn't always, it's never going to be 100%. I do the best I can. And Cash is doing the best he can, and Sienna Rose is doing the best she can, and Kirsten Langston's doing and Linda and Violetta, and you know, all these other great people. So that's okay. So let me scroll back up, and I will have a look here for anything that's in all caps. Keep our pets safe. Yes. Hello, Mari. Greetings. Please, Allison's asking, please read on 19 and cats. There's a tiger that has it. Yeah, great idea. Do not want the kitties being hurt. Okay, go down from there. And I started a while ago, I started copying your questions directly into a Word document. It makes it happen. It moves things along, so I don't have to write everything down. Kisses and hugs for boo-boos and kitties. I told you about the video. What do I think? We'll see. I got that this was natural, but who knows? Let's have a look. I don't like Erik Prince. His energy is awful. I mean, he's Betsy DeVos's brother. I mean, how good is his energy gonna be? What do I think of Trump saying he won't wear a mask? I think he's a malignant narcissist. They're not gonna. The world revolves around him. But let's ask about that. Let's ask about Trump not wearing a mask. I did. I'm not saying that Erik Prince did this, or that anybody did this deliberately. I did find it interesting that when I read on has Trump got 19? It was secrets. And then Sienna got the same thing, and Johnny posted that he got the same thing. High Priestess, secrets. So I'm not saying that what Cash did was what he saw is actually what happened. If anybody's been with me for a long time, you know that I'm not really big on conspiracy theories, because reality, unfortunately, is usually 99.9% of the time, it's very mundane. And it's interesting, the theories and the ideas of all of these covert actions, but I can't remember the last time I got any kind of conspiracy. And it annoys people too. When I read, that's why I stopped reading on things from history, because people got pretty defensive about whatever topic it was. If I wasn't saying yes, if I just said, no, that person just died, it's like, oh boy. So Deborah asking, who will Joe Biden's vice president pick be? I did ask about that. And what I got was that he hasn't decided yet, and he's feeling very, it's almost like he feels like, a part of it feels like he's almost not condemning, but he's putting this huge burden on who he chooses. And he's not going to do this like, hey, you want to be my vice president? It's more like, I would like you to be the vice president, but let me try to talk you out of it first. To anybody. He feels the weight of it. He knows the grief they're going to get. He knows how much they're going to be attacked. He knows whatever they've dealt with before is nothing compared to what they're going to have to deal with. So, Lynott, Gretchen Whitmore is my governor. Can you read on her future? Well, let me add that to the list, and we'll see if we can get there. Okay. Also, my cat loves you. Oh, Lynott. Well, I am certain I would love your cat. Okay, where am I? Okay, so, and sometimes when I'm scrolling down, it suddenly just jumps, and I can't find where I was. So I have to go back up and look for the last thing I highlighted. Okay, Erik Prince. Oh, Boris Johnson. Yeah, let's have a look at Boris. Okay, yep, I got the cat. Dr. Fauci's being threatened. Janice, I will ask about that again in a few days, but the last time, because my gut's saying, yeah, it's not, I read on him recently, and what it was that he's going to leave the White House. He's probably going to be told to leave the White House, and, or work, being around, and he's going to go work just as hard from somewhere else about, to deal with this. I was getting him working really, really hard. I wasn't getting anything about him being hurt. So I will add that to the list, and we'll see if we get there. But last thing I read on, he was going to be okay. So whatever that's worth. All right, let's see what we got here. Did Trump stop Canada's shipment of PPEs at the border? No, we'll add, you know what, let's add that on. That'll be right after the Erik Prince question, because that would be another, really a conspiracy, but also not necessarily a conspiracy as in, oh, it couldn't possibly happen. But mostly what I get is that Trump is just incompetent. But let's see. Read if that's a great question, Robert. Please read if the Trump family is invested in the malaria drug. I'm not even going to try to say that. And paste. Will Pete Buttigieg be appointed with a cabinet position? Probably, Deborah. Probably. I'm not going to read on that today, but I'll read on Biden. Wow, am I going to be reading on Biden and Democratic stuff over the coming months and years? And wow, did Trump get a vaccine? That would be the Erik Prince thing, because that's part of what Cash was saying. I will add that over there. Aw, Kitty sending purrs and Kitty love. Yes. Why does Trump not want Dr. Fauci to answer the question? Because he wants to downplay everything, and he wants to be in charge of everything. Janice, he is such a broken human being, and he has made the worst of the worst choices all of his life. And he cannot that malignant narcissism. He probably had tendencies, and then it's just gotten worse as he's just given into his ego over and over and over and over and over. So, okay, Deborah asking, Adam, can you read on why so many people in HAD had most of these symptoms? My friend of my daughter's family had it, and other friends in other states did have the symptoms. And why so many people had the symptoms in January? Well, let me have a look at that. Let me see what I can come up with. Was it here earlier than they say? Because Trump was informed about all of this in January. And not like January 31st. I mean, in like January. Trump and his family taking the drug he keeps toting. Yep, I've got that down. That would go with, is he making money from it? Oh, jumped. It jumped and jumped just as I was about to say thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. Deborah Lewis, thank you. Was Trump in league with President Xi? I will ask. I have not gotten anything like that, to be honest. I got that China is mortified that the world is suffering from something that started in their country. Believe it or not. But I've added that to the list. And where are we? Okay, we're almost at 16 minutes, so let me see if there's anything else. Will the media ever stop putting everything Trump says on the air? Dave is asking. No. He's the president, and especially in a crisis, they're trying to not put everything, but they're still going to focus too much. Sorry. Janice is asking, how about Fox News? Will they be held accountable for all the mistruths? I read on that last week. So if you just go back and look in the, I'm pretty sure it was last week or the week before, but I've read on that recently. Yeah, Fox News is quite possibly going to be in a world of hurt, because I was asking if they're going to, are they facing like a legal Armageddon for what they've done. And you read that people are really angry. Is that related to what Cash said? Good question, Harry's mom. Let me add this up here. Okay, I will do that third, because it's related to the other stuff. Oops, come on. Oh, and it's spring, so I have got allergies. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Mark Hughley, what's up with April 7th? Why do you ask, Mark? Okay. Thank you. And I've got the window open because it's nice. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah Hoven. How about the world oil situation, jobs in Oklahoma? My gut is saying I should focus on this other stuff today, but we will get to oil at some point. All right, that's okay. So we've got plenty to read on today. They say this is a period. Will keep Pope be okay? Tough week. Have to keep praying. You know what? This may sound really callous, but I don't. I actually mean it in a complimentary way, because I disagree with the Pope on many things, but I respect his consistency. I just want to say that. Straight up, because yes, he's against abortion, which I disagree with, but he's also against the death penalty, and he's against violence, and he's against. It's consistent all the way through, and it's like, you know what? I don't think you should be setting rules for everybody, but I respect his beliefs. And it feels like, do I have to worry, is the Pope going to contract this illness and pass on or something like that? I feel like I don't have to read on that, because he would be okay with that. That would be, Jesus, he did not shun the lepers. He did not shun the the lowest of the low of society. And I've got respect for the Pope, and it feels very much like he would be okay with that. He would be okay with that, and I respect that. I don't want, I don't want him to die. He doesn't want to die, but I'm just saying that's what I feel. I respect the Pope, Renee is saying, not Catholic, but when I saw him walk the streets of Rome to pray at churches during lockdown, I gave him huge props. Yep. Deborah Nash is asking, is Trump plundering the U.S. Treasury as we speak? There are some definite funny business going on, but it's not the Treasury directly. Okay, so let's. I already have the Halloween deck out. Let me turn this since we do not have a kitty. Let me see if that will help. Too far over? Yes, a little. I put that there. I will push this computer back so it's out of the way. Why is the Trump family being silent? Oops, wind caught the door. Why is the Trump family being quiet? I'm just glad they are. That sounds horrible, but it's true. Planner, get that out of the way. That's out of the way. Put this over here, and let's do some readings. Okay. And anyone else who happens to be new, I do tend to shuffle the deck on my lap because it's a little bit quieter. So, well, Deborah Nash, Trump was already ripping off the taxpayers. I mean, just the Secret Service just spent $45,000 for golf carts, and of course that money goes straight into Trump's pocket. Trump touting unproven drugs for the virus. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with Cash's vision. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Francis. Thank you. Okay. Let's start with Cash's vision. We are at 23. All right. Let me shuffle one more time and then reach out for the energy of Erik Prince. I actually made a cover for him that I never used. It's a nasty piece of work. Wasn't he ex-CIA? I don't know. Okay. All right, I'm going to close my eyes here for a second and reach out for that energy. Not really a shock. His energy, he's mean. I mean, he's mean. And he sees it as a virtue. So, Cash, did you have anything to do with setting up any kind of purposeful spreading of this illness? Are you instrumental in any way in this crisis, in starting this crisis? Directly, or having people, or contacting people? Erik Prince. Yeah, he's oh. I don't, look, I understand that, you know, being on Earth is hard. I get that. Trust me, I get that. And I think we all have times in our lives when things get to us and maybe we act the way we don't want to, you know, for a time. But some of these people I read on, it's just like, their energy's so bad, and they just, and it isn't like, oh, that's a big strong person. No, it's like they're shrunken in on themselves. Their energy is kind of shrunken and gnarly, gnarled, and it's like, why are you doing this to yourself? You're small. He's just small and mean. His energy, just why? You have a higher self, isn't your higher? What is this? Okay. Oh well, he's definitely stayed in contact with the Trump inner circle. That's what that feels like. We'll see if I don't know if this is true. I'm just going by. Again, just like with Cash at the beginning of his, this is entertainment. This is not, I'm reading cards. I'm reaching out from the energy. Do not take this to the bank. Do not take this, no matter what this says, do not take it as changing your day in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Okay, Ace of Swords. Often the Sword of Truth. Hermit. Okay, working away. Center, Five of Wands. All right, so the center of the reading. Oh, that's right, I've got 6 cards. These were together. Sword of Truth, and then, yeah, these would be Republicans or people on Trump's side trying to come up with something, not necessarily anything bad. This energy doesn't, this is the center of the reading, the 6 of Wands, and in the Halloween deck, some of these cards have their own meaning in the Halloween deck. This doesn't feel bad at the center. This is not people being forced into lockdown or quarantine or anything like that. This, or how things, 19 is spread. It just feels like Republicans pulling together. Temperance. And the Hanged Man. Well, let me see if I can get some more cards. That's definitely Trump. Trump's going to be in trouble for whatever. Maybe this, maybe something else. This Temperance card, it is temperate, which is good. It feels almost more like just studying illness, but maybe that pouring out of liquid means something. But it is the Temperance card. So let me pull some more on this. But the center of this doesn't feel awful. Let me see what else I can come up with here. What's going on with this Temperance and Hanged Man? What's going on with the Temperance and Hanged Man here? 7 of Wands. Okay, this feels related to this 6 of Wands and 7 of Wands. It's like Republicans working together. Let's see what we got here. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, which is Democrats. 8 of Swords in the middle. 8 of Cups, and oh, this is going to be investigated. Well, all of this is going to be investigated down to the ground. Unwrapping the whole situation. This is oversight, overhearings. What are overhearings? I just made up a word. Oversight hearings. It's just a matter of time. Democrats unwrapping everything. Witnesses getting evidence. And the Queen of Swords is investigations. Investigators. Yeah, investigations. So, this is not answering my question, though. Tell me a little bit more. This is turning out to be longer than I thought. Well, that's Trump. I think I saw a question, is this a before or after he's gone? It feels like maybe before? I'm not sure. Oh, got that again. 7 of Imps, 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Devil. Trump's in big trouble. People are mad. People are, they're running out of food. They can't pay their rent. They're really angry, and they are seeing, they are getting the message about the corruption. Good question. Investigating Prince. These are Republicans. Just this is like, it's like 4 cards of Republicans working together. That's Trump. All right, so Prince. Let's go back to Prince. Is that... Are you involved in this mess? Chariot. Knight of Wands. 2 of Wands. This 3 of Pentacles. This feels like the CDC. CDC screwed up. They didn't take the WHO tests, and they sent out like 90 of their own tests, which turned out to be faulty. This is the CDC. They screwed up. This is the situation moving along quickly. But he's definitely willing to do all kinds of horrible things. But Trump, this 2 of Wands in the Halloween deck, this character can be either pushing 2 arguing people together, or he can be pulling them apart. And this feels like Trump pushing people together to make them fight, fighting people together as entertainment, like gladiators. And he's the one sitting above it all. I think what this feels like is that Prince is capable of things that would basically mean he's kind of given up the right to breathe oxygen and be a human being. He's willing to do them. But Trump is too scattered. He's too scattered and incompetent and venal. It would take a degree of planning, oversight. Trump is not good. I know it would be, Erik Prince would be doing most of it, or practically all of it. But Trump's definitely going to get into major trouble. And there's definitely something coming. There's all kind of oversight and really, really angry people. Let me see. I hear birds chirping. Yes. Okay, I read that people are really angry. Hang on, I need to blow my nose. Okay. Oh, there's a big old fat squirrel outside just walking around. All right. I read that people are really angry. Is that related to what Cash said? Let's have a look at that. And we're at almost 36. Okay. People are, I felt all this anger. I mean, serious anger. Anger by the people toward Trump. Serious anger. Is that related to Erik Prince and a purposeful spreading? King of Swords. High Priestess. Seven of Swords and Temperance again. Tell me more about this Temperance card. They definitely messed up. Definitely messed up. King of Bats, back in the day that was Mueller. But obviously he's retired and he should be retired. And I miss reading on Mueller. He has such nice energy. He's very stiff, but he so loves his wife. It's the loveliest energy. Okay, Temperance. What's going on with this Temperance card? It keeps coming up. Who's tempering what? You know, it definitely feels like there are already and there are going to be people who want to just actually literally just hang Trump by his toes. I'm not saying they will. I'm certainly not saying they should. They should not. Investigations. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. King of Swords. Queen of Swords is over there. Investigations are going to make people angry because stuff is going to come out. It's before the election because people are still looking at different possibilities. They don't know exactly who's going to be what. I mean, yeah. I mean, Bernie hasn't given up. Biden hasn't chosen a vice president. That's that. And the Republicans are all all the Trump Republicans, I should say, they're all in it for themselves, and so they're not an effective force. That's investigations. That's investigations. That's witnesses coming in and leaving evidence. So, all right. Whatever they've done, whatever Trump has done, Trump, what did you, okay, I'm just going to ask, what did Trump do or will do? Now it feels like he's already, well, maybe. What did Trump do that will make people incandescently angry? Because that's what it feels like. Heartbreak. What did Trump do? What will Trump do? Where am I? I'm at 40. All right, Trump, what did you do? You lowlife. He's still trying to be charming. Seriously, he will smile at your face and just quickly nod at someone, and as he's smiling, you have someone else come up and stab you in the back. He's just so charming and such a liar. What did you do, Trump? What did you do that it's going to come out and people are going to be so angry? Oh, there. I know I've got the right energy. I just feel like I got, yep, face first into a scummy pond of energy. That's Trump. Ugh. Ugh. Weirdest thing. He's making money. He's making money. Active pentacles, active, making money. And he's going to be in trouble for it. He is making bank. Government. Oh, Major Arcana, anybody? Hierophant. The world. There are witnesses. 8 of Cups. Yeah, I wonder if there are more whistleblowers. King of Cups. Oh, that's Schiff. That's Democrats. That's oversight. That's investigation. That's committees. And Pelosi. All right, so it's going to come out. There are witnesses, and like Pelosi and Schiff, they are going to be front and center telling us about this, or talking about it. It's somehow through the government. There are people making money, and Trump, the Trump family. Let me see if there's any more information on that. I'll be honest though, I mean, I understand it's easy. I feel sometimes when I read bad things about what Trump has done, it's like, there's almost a part of me, actually there is a small part of me that's like, oh, who cares? He gets away with everything. It's like, no, this is people on TV crying in grief, falling to their knees. And meanwhile, Trump was a profiteer, and that just jumped out. That to the bottom of the deck. The Tower and the 3 of Pentacles. Feels like people putting things on shelves, like in a warehouse or in a hospital or something like that. Let's see if I can get more information here. I think this is the most important thing I'm reading on today. Well, it's not the most important. I take that back, and I'm sorry if that was callous of me to say it that way. This is the strongest energy. This is what I need to read on today. That's accurate. Obviously, the most important thing is that people are suffering, which I would not wish on anybody. I don't even want Trump to suffer. I just want him to take care of the country and I want there to be justice. And if he has broken laws, then I want there to be justice. That's it. I agree with Pelosi. I just want to see him in, an orange jumpsuit would be great. If he's broken laws, once Barr can't protect him anymore. Okay, what's going to make people angry? Let's ask, where was that? Not wearing a mask and vaccine. That's what I'm feeling drawn toward. Okay, 46. No mask, vaccine. I see vaccinated for 19. I'll be honest, I'm just getting he's just an idiot. He's an arrogant, malignant narcissist. And he cannot show weakness. And so wearing a mask would make him look weak. There's so many people suffering. I like try to reach that energy out, and it's like getting hit in the forehead. The energy's so bad. It's just follows people suffering. It's like wham. It's like, okay. Two of bats. Two of swords. 10 of cups. High priestess in the middle again. Emperor. Wheel of fortune. It's his bad decisions that have hurt people. But there are secrets that are going to come out. Major Arcana. High Priestess, Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. Trump's got big secrets that are going to come out. Or at least a big secret. Is this going to be Kushner too? Does Kushner big secrets? Almost 49. Does Kushner have big secrets coming out too? Dumb as a box of rocks. I'm sorry. That's just what I get. Kushner's energy, dumb as a box of rocks. He seriously, Kushner has the emotional intelligence of, what did Hermione say, a teaspoon? Only a teaspoon could actually hold something. 9 of, that's the merchant, that's the nine of cups. Yeah, his brother owns a medical supply, something or other. Oh, heartbreak. 8 of Pentacles. Tower. Kushner, you're an idiot. And you are going to be in so much trouble. Knight of Swords. I keep getting sword cards. Yeah, king, queen. These are prosecutions. These are prosecutors. about the money he's made. But the center of this reading is the Tower for Kushner. And it starts with heartache. And he's just dumb as an onion. Just keeping on, keeping on. The center is, yeah, there's not good stuff coming to Jared Kushner. There just isn't. At all. Okay, I want to read on Boris Johnson. And then I want to read on January. Had it already hit the country? Boris Johnson. He's excited to be a father. More than he thought he would. Is this his first kid? $51.30. Where are you, Boris? Okay, let's see here. Boris. What is that expression about crazy and a sack of something? He's like a bag of cats? His fiance is also sick, yeah. Renee's saying, I have a bad feeling about Boris's recovery. I don't know. Pulled not good cards on that. Boris. Janice saying that this Trump presidency cannot end fast enough. Oh, I'm so with you. Why am I getting the justice card for a man who's in the hospital? Yeah, pumpkins. They say he's still in charge of the government. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, heartache. Seven of Wands. Five of Pentacles. And the Magician. Well, this is often like a final outcome, and that would be him pulling a rabbit out of a hat, meaning maybe he's okay. An individual pulling a rabbit out of a hat, but his people are going to suffer. It's doing not nice things to his insides. Huh, I need more cards. I need some clarification. Why the Justice card? Alright, folks. Tell me more about what's going on with Boris. What's with the Justice card? What's the Magician? Seven of Wands. What's going on here? Boris. Secrets or higher wisdom. It can also be doctors coming up with creative, novel ways to deal with it. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. Well, it begins and ends with women. And I don't know which of these is his fiance, but one of them is. Energy's definitely touch and go, unsteady. He got it because he was around too many people. That's all that's saying. Very unsteady energy, very. Is that him being judged for the country's response? Wasn't he the moron who said just trying to push herd immunity or something stupid? Boris, judgment. What's this judgment? Six of Cups. That's the hospital. Excuse me. Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles. And the Star. He's going to get really sick, but it looks here like he's going to be okay. And he's going to face judgment for what happened in the country, the response. Yeah, that herd immunity nonsense. It feels like he's going to, he or a dog, they're going to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And he's going to walk out of the hospital. Well, walk out of the hospital. You know what I mean. Sometimes they have to roll them out, but you know what I mean. It feels like he's going to be okay. Has anybody heard anything about Prince Charles? I got really nasty, nasty cards on him being sick. But last I heard, he was going to be okay. Maybe he's fine now. I'm glad he's not going to die. I hope he learns something, Salome's saying. Yeah, we don't want anybody to die. We don't want anyone to suffer. We just want them to just wake up, just learn, just, oh, okay. This causes suffering. I won't do that anymore. That was wrong of me. If only. He seems to be doing okay. Good. Oh, he recovered. Opened the Nightingale Hospital. Good. I am happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong on that one. Seriously, I'll take the hit to my reputation or ego or whatever. As long as somebody's okay, I'm good. Charles is fine. Opened big new hospital. Excellent, excellent. Saw it on BBC. Good, good. I have to throw just 3 cards. Just 3 cards. 59, just a quick. Okay, what's going on? Because I reach my energy out. Prince Charles, I can see him. And it feels like I've got congestion in my lungs. What is this, like alternate dimension Prince Charles? What's the deal? I certainly don't wish him any harm at all. He's done good for the environment. Internal organs, his heart, his lungs don't feel good. Magician, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I think this weakened something in him. Like all the energy is draining out of me. I think this has weakened something. So he there he got better. Four of Cups. He can't do what he wants to. Yeah, this doesn't. I'm getting serious congestion, gunk, weakness. It's weakened him. I'm glad he survived. Yes, I agree. And I want him. I want this. I want to be wrong here because I don't like people suffering. I don't want people to suffer. I know it's naive, but it's just how I am. I don't like people suffering. All right. I want to ask about 19 in the Kitties because there's a tiger that has it, and that's just sad. Prince Charles putting on a stiff upper lip for the public. I believe that. Kathy's mom saying, pull back on the old. He and I are the same age. I understand. The virus tears you up inside for real. And I believe it, Stephen. Selma is saying, Cappies, you are young. You are a spry lamlet. Oh, I like that. All right, so about 62. Let's ask about the kitties. Where's the kitty? Cats. Yeah, I'm having actually trouble shaking that feeling of congestion. And it's not just my allergies, which is not that bad. It's spring. Windows open right in front of me. All right, let's read on to kitties. Aw, poor little thing. Okay, I know he's a giant man killer with massive paws and claws, but yeah, poor little sick kitty. Yes, who could just turn me into 5 strips of human flesh in a swipe, but kitties, are they going to suffer with this? Are we going to lose kitties? Are we going to lose kitties? Okay, that is the King of Wands. This is veterinarians acting. Okay. 5 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 5 of Wands in the World. There is some sadness, some disappointment, but it's not like we're gonna lose most kitties or something like that. This is there being medication for them. There being ways for them to get through. They're being taken care of, and the center of this is them going back. You know how cats in captivity, they'll like go after a like I know Boo Boo's and Kitty, the other morning he found a spider in the basement. Big old spider. And oh my gosh, he was all over that. And we are safe now. The home is secure because he ate it. And they fight and they chase after things, and in captivity they'll even just doing stuff to entertain themselves, which seems kind of vicious to us, but it's not really. And wanting to play, and this feels very strong. They're hunters. They're naturally vicious hunters, but I think the kitties are going to be okay. But speaking of Boo Boos and Kitty, he's at the door. Hello, sweetness. Where's the Boo Boos and Kitty? maybe he'll come in. All right, let me see here. Spider Gobbler, guardian of the household, yes. The great white hunter. Literally, he's a white cat, great white hunter. The home is secure. Kitties are going to be okay. There are some who are there's some who are going to be hurt or are going to pass on, but for the most part. Okay. Cats always have their own version of evid. There you go. Aw, but 5 or 6 more sick at the zoo. That's sad. Aw, my therapy cat thanks you for the reading on the kitties. Okay, well and then the last thing I'm going to cover today, because I'm getting a bit tired, I want to ask about that stupid, is it the malaria drug? Where did I put that? Cats. Okay, please read on if Trump is invested in the hydrochloroquine. Oh, there's a kitty. I'll come this way. The great white hunter. Yes, he has returned. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, yes. He's a good boy. Yeah, malaria drug made by Novartis. You are the good kitty. What do you think, precious one? Do you think Trump his family are making money off of the malaria drug? The unproven, or is he just being a windbag? Trying to give people hope whenever he can. And so to try to make himself look good. Or is he making money from it? He's such a liar. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This energy is just, I would not believe him if he said water was wet. I'm also surprised he can say it. Hydrochloroquine. Ace of, and people are upset. Ace of Cups. People are scared, and he's playing games. But is he making money of his games? 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands. 10 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Lying. The only pentacle card here is the card of sickness and the card of poor people suffering. Oh, the kitties should be okay, mostly. Yes, mostly. Oh, camera, kitty approved. Okay. Yes, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. Hey, hey. Maybe don't sit in front of the camera that close. Come here. Hi. People can't see. They can't see when you sit like that. No, they can't. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, this thing froze. Let me try to refresh that. All right. Gas bag, wind bag. Anger. People are so angry with it. It's just angry. And he's standing on political quicksand. He just doesn't realize that he's just sinking. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 5 of Imps. Just a matter of time. This is this is voters choosing Democrats. And this is the Republicans trying to kick up enough dirt to trying to throw dirt on Democrats to try to keep power. But their Achilles heel is Trump. People are so angry. Six of Pentacles. Hello, kitty. The Generosity card. Oh, Tail of Destruction. That does feel like something big being given out to patience. He's an idiot. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, he's just flailing at anything. Because of they want to get the economy going, the stock market going. I mean, he bases almost every single thing in his life on money. And if the economy's tanked, what does he have to judge anything by? No, that's trials. This is drug trials. Is it Republicans that are angry? Yeah, throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks, yeah. Is it the MAGAs who are angry? Nope, try again. Sorry, need to reach out for this energy. There are a lot of them who are. They're angry, they're scared. They can't go to rallies, they can't. Fox News said it was nothing. Trump said it was a hoax. And now they're suffering, and people are running out of food. Not enough real estate owners have gotten breaks. Not that I want Kushner and Trump and their ilk to get breaks, but there are so many people suffering. Others are just trying to ignore it. They kind of stick their fingers in their ear to Trump's lies and stupidity. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to work for him, but Queen of Cups, that would be Democrats. Just hanging over this reading. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups again, Strength card, Tower, Five of Pentacles. Eeks. I don't like that. And I'm really tired, but I don't want to leave this on this note because that's near future kind of thing. Or that's the future. The center of its strength, they still believe in. Hello, sweetie. Hello, good boy. You are just a cutie. You need to stay away from my stuff. Do not drink anything from my stuff. Well, they have a lot of money in the first place. They tend to be the people who are better off, you know? They've got theirs. Why isn't everybody else just picking themselves up by their bootstraps? But there's so much pain and grief. And this isn't just Democrats, this is all over. But at the center of strength, they still stand behind their dictatorial strongman. That does not feel good. That does not feel good. Let me see. And I guess when we get out of lockdown, we're going to have to see what the economy is like. All right, I'm going to ask. I guess they'll bring up some of them. Some of them. All right, my last question is going to be, because I am tired, but I need to ask. 70, well, let's just say 76. What's the economy post 19? Once the lockdown quarantine thing lifts, economy. Oh, I'm sorry to say, this is not feeling good. It will recover, but I think it might take some time. Let's see what the cards say. I'm happy to be wrong. Happy. We're all going to get out of lockdown quarantine. Oh my gosh, there's all this stuff waiting to be done, waiting to happen. Hello, sweetie. Sure, we're going to get out, and then everything's just going to click back into place, and that would be great. If that happens, I'm happy, but it's not what the energy feels like. Okay, I keep getting like multiples of cards. Like a lot of people ready. It's like, I'll do it. I'll do this work. I'll do it. What do you need done? Anybody who has a job to offer, they're gonna have people coming out of the woodwork saying, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know, like people used to go down to the docks every day. Do you have work for me kind of thing? Some of that too. Four of Pentacles. In this deck, it's the card of sowing seeds. In the Rider Waite, it's the Miser card. 5 of Swords is the insult to injury card. Oh, yeah. People not being able to, there not being enough jobs. And people are so angry at Trump. Other places in the world recovering so much faster than we will. And he's going to get blamed because he didn't react. He wouldn't let people react. 2 of Pentacles, that's very unsteady economic energy. 6 of Pumpkins, 6 of Pentacles, that's the generosity card, the charity card, helping others. Center, 8 of Cups, business is going away. Queen of Wands, that feels like Pelosi. Ace of Swords. She's going to be investigating, finding out what really happened, how things should have done, and which gives people an emotional outlet to just see what Trump did. But this doesn't solve this. This is just a thing. It's over here. But there aren't going to be enough jobs at first. But then, what kind of Christmas are we going to have? So things going to pick back up? Wow, it's going to take me a minute it's going to take me a little while to get the time stamping up today, because I'm going to turn off this camera and I might just lie here on the floor for a minute. Oh, right here. Okay. Later on, so let's say like Christmas 2020. Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas 2020 in the U.S. I'm gonna ask the U.S. because we're being hit really, really hard, specifically the U.S. Christmas 2020. All right, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. It felt like these are the 2 cards. Those are investigations. Very strongly investigations. Ooh. And Trump not having power. covered by investigations. I like it already. Merry Christmas. Strength. 6 of Wands. People will be able to get together for Christmas, but it won't be the same. Oh, hush. Hush you. It won't be the same. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. It feels pretty good. It honestly does. The strength definitely coming back. And people definitely getting together. Maybe not as many people traveling, but I would think by after the election it wouldn't be... Oh yeah, it's still Pelosi because investigations, ongoing investigations of various kinds. Ace of Cups. People, they want a new start. It feels just a little bit smaller than it has been Christmas overall. It feels a little smaller, but it doesn't feel... I mean, these are not Great Depression cards. Turn the corner by Christmas. It's hunkered down, surviving. I think it's a little more than hunkered down and surviving. But there's still going to be people out of work, but nowhere near as bad. But it's still hard for them. We're going to get through this. We really are. All right. Best Christmas gift ever would be no Trump in the White House. I think, unless I'm mistaken, wasn't 2016 election, wasn't that on November 6th, or was it November 9th? Was it the 2018 election that was on November? My birthday was on one of them. And I was asking very pointedly, it was like, for my birthday, can we have Democrats, please? Oh, please, oh, please. Best birthday present ever would be 11/8. Yeah, would be more Democrats. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope we'll be able to see him being arrested. So do I. I'll be honest. As long as there's justice and no violence. Yeah, absolutely. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question today. I will be back tomorrow. And I do get around to a lot of questions that come in earlier. And I still have a few here that have come up that I've kept note of them, and I would like to read on them sometime. I would like to read on Jeff Bezos and how he feels about his workers and just him in general. And yeah, I'd like to, yeah, different stuff. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much to our moderators. Yes. And seriously, this is not possible without you. It isn't, not at all. So thank you. Thank you. And you guys have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? All right. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.